Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Away to start us off. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him and continue to pick up first downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And the Vols offense is on the move now. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play, running right. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
First down and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
6 remain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Heading left after the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Third down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. hand it off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
The Volunteers are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Music note. Set ready.
In the red area, it's Lewis. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at
7. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll test the right side here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a 1st down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Matthews.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hands off to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff heading left. Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he make it to the marker? Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at the 38. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on that.
Your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Solid coverage there. They get up at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there. Sets up a third down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here we go on fourth down. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gives it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Fights through a tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Volunteers moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the 1st. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense going with the hurry up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for a gap, it's Lewis. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's the runner. Loses 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Of 11. Offense facing 4th down.
The Vols will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline. Try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle made after just a short game.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
It's a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, 3rd down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's 4th down.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.